There is no getting around the hard work. No getting around the hard work. Stop being afraid in your life. Choose the strong route and move forward. The Rona got me. Welcome back to the channel. This is me and Gene. Yeah, man. In 2 fucking weeks, I'm down 16 pounds. I feel fucking emaciated. So, in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys about my experience with Covid-19, okay? Now, my immune system was down because I was all types of fucked up. It was a combination of different things that made me susceptible to this thing, right? So, hopefully you listening to this video, this can kind of help you a little bit to be more aware of when you might be vulnerable and you might be exposed, because it's not about whether you're going to be exposed or not. Everybody eventually is going to be exposed. It's what sort of condition you're in when you are exposed. So how well are you going to be able to cope with it? Because we're all going to get it. In order for human beings to reach immunity, we all have to get it. So all of us have to experience what this virus has to teach us, right? Because that's ultimately what it is. Everything is either a lesson or a blessing in life. So in this case, this was a big lesson for me. One is it reminded me of how important it is to be healthy and fit. Because all you realize after you've been hit by this thing is how it feels to be weak and fragile. I felt like I was fucking 95 years old. All of my joints hurt. All of my joints. All of my old injuries from kickboxing, my lower back, my neck, everything was just painful. The overall message that I received from this thing was suffer. Suffer, motherfucker, suffer. Because that's really what it is. It felt like it wanted me to suffer. So the worst thing for me was the body aches. The body aches was the biggest kind of setback because I couldn't make a fist. I mean, that's how weak I felt. And that went on for about four days. 4 days where I was just, I mean, the glass of water felt heavy. It just destroyed me. So I only had 1 day where I had problems with my lungs. I could feel my chest constricting and just getting tight. It was harder and harder to take a really deep breath, right? So thank God that was only 1 day that I experienced that. That was, I believe, day 2 or day 3, right? So overall, it was about, I would say 7 or 8 days where I was really out of commission, and it really fucked me up. And I had to do all of my sessions remote. Thank God it didn't screw up my voice. I mean, my voice sounds different, but it didn't screw up my voice like some people. I know some people experience problems with their throat tremendously. So, is this a death sentence if you get this? Absolutely fucking not. And without turning it into a political conversation, I will tell you it is being exaggerated and it is being overplayed. At the same time, I know individuals that I would not want to go through what I went through personally, because they're older and they're less fit and less healthy than I am. So when I was exposed because I was beat up from a concert. So I went to see Lamb of God and Megadeth. And for all you sick fucks that are listening to this, if you're a metalhead, you know how crazy these shows can get. My whole body was a bruise from being in the mosh pit. I mean, my whole body was covered in bruises. So I had a ton of inflammation. Inflammation was through the fucking roof. I had probably 3 or 4 nights of bad sleep because I had a cousin visiting from out of town. So I was out for like 2 nighs. Bad sleep, under 6 hours type of shit. If you get under 6 hours of sleep, your immune system can be compromised up to 30%. So inflammation, probably dehydration, because I was sweating like a pig at this concert, probably didn't hydrate enough. So inflammation was up, sleep was down. So it was just ripe. I was just ripe for the taking. And that's exactly what happened. I took about 2 days to start feeling shit, 2 or 3 days, and boom. Anyway, so 16 pounds down, my cardio was completely gone. No type of fucking stamina. Zero stamina. I mean, just, it's gone. It just feels like I just started exercising. So I'm building back now, and I'm going to keep building, because the number one lesson that I drew from this, and this is the lesson that I want you to draw from this, is how important it is to take care of your health and your fitness. Because again, I just, the feeling of weakness, I don't know how people walk around feeling weak all the time. I think it's because people don't realize what it's like to feel strong. But I realized how strong I felt prior to getting hit with this virus. Because right now, as we speak, I feel like just a shell of what I was, honestly. From a physical standpoint, from a cardiovascular standpoint, and I lost just a ton of muscle. I mean, 16 pounds. You know, not some of it is water, but a lot of it is not. So take care of your health, take care of your fitness, but don't live in fear. Okay? If you do get it, you're gonna learn some things about yourself that could potentially help you somewhere down the line. So if this is your first time watching the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, share this video with somebody who you know can benefit from hearing this message. And yeah, take care, stay hydrated, stay on top of your fitness, you know, do your cardio, don't be a punk ass, right? The one other thing I want to mention is it didn't matter what I threw at this thing. Oil of oregano, zinc, mega dosing vitamin D, vitamin C, everything. I mean, I threw the kitchen sink at this fucking thing, and nothing seemed to help except time. You know, your body just needs to learn how to become immune to this thing. So the good thing is, from the studies that are coming out now, all the stuff that's coming out of Israel, it said that this virus can strengthen your immune system up to 11 times what it was. So this is my first time having a cold or being sick in probably 7 years, 6 or 7 years. I haven't had any sort of a bug, and when I did, it wasn't for more than like 2 or 3 days. So I'm coming out the other end of this stronger, and guess what? I'm gonna get fit again. I'm gonna get strong again. I'm back to lifting weights. Today was my first day lifting again, and I'm gonna put that size right back on. You better believe I'm gonna come back stronger. So geneticxfitness.com. This has been Mean Gene.